Hey guys, welcome back for more Corpse Factory. So last time Noriko basically confessed that she is Corpse Girl to Koji and later on Tomoe. And she had her fastest victim yet, Kotomi Ida. And now we're gonna go back to the office. I wanna see the reactions. Okay, another morning fueled by coffee. Once again, I didn't manage to get much sleep last night. I want to say it's not my fault, but I know that's not entirely true. The grisly visage of all those slain people on the train platform was burned into my mind's eye. Every time I started to drift off to sleep, a splash of blood or a fleck of gore would appear in my thoughts and would snap awake again. And the sight of Kotomi Ida with a knife sticking out of her neck made me shiver more than a few times. Nevertheless, I'm here at the office as usual. Witnessing violence on that level in person was different. Experiencing was a different experience than I'd expected it to be. However, it has helped still my resolve. I'll need to desensitize myself to that kind of carnage if I am to continue with Corpse Girl's ambition. I sat down, the second empty can of coffee on my desk, and leaned back in my chair. I catch a glimpse of Tomoe tapping away on her keyboard, completely oblivious to what went down last night. There was a news broadcast regarding the event, of course, but the finer details of what occurred have been kept under wraps. It'll probably take the police and the media a little more time to get the story straight. It's not often that a mass killing spree takes over the news, and whether or not the identities of those involved will be revealed is beyond me. For now, I'll assume that Tomoe is in the dark about the event. I don't take her as the kind of girl to be up to date on current events. Even if she did hear about the stabbings, she couldn't possibly know that Kotomi was the culprit. I should probably fill her in later. Though she'll want to know that Corpse Girl claimed her victim, even if it was in kind of a roundabout way. I stretch my arms above my head, let a small sigh, and proceed to crack open a third can of coffee before getting back to work.
You got a minute?
Shit, yeah. I wanted to speak to you anyway.
Oh, okay. Well, you go first.
For sure. Well, I wanted to thank you for killing Kotomi Ida. I don't know how you did it, but thanks.
Oh, she knows already.
Huh? How did you know she died?
Oh, come on. She didn't come in today, right? And there was that brutal stabbing incident over at the station last night. It don't take a genius to put 3 and 3 together. That shit went down so close to here, where we spend so much of our time. Chances were good that it affects someone you know.
I shake my head at her logic. This city is home to more people than you could count. I don't know how she came to that conclusion, but the fact that she's actually correct just blows my mind.
Well, yeah. I guess that's it then.
I'm thankful. For serious. And Corpse Girl really did me and Shinya solid.
We're serious.
If there's ever anything you need, like, no matter how dirty, then count me in. I owe ya.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
Sure. So, like, what'd you want to say to me?
Oh, I was going to tell you that Kotomi is dead.
Beat you to it, skank! But I got a question or two. How'd you get someone to go on a killing spree and take Kotomi out along with the others? I mean, it wasn't you going around stabbing people, was it?
No, of course not.
Oh?
It kind of happened outside my control. I sent Kotomi a photo of her corpse, just like Corpse Girl's standard mode of operation. And I gave her the instructions to kill someone, if she didn't want the circumstances of the photo to come true.
Holy shit.
She kinda ran with it, I guess. Seems like she took out 4 people before someone fought back and stabbed her. I think I'm in love with her, to be honest.
You weird slut! That's horrible!
I like her reaction to Noriko.
What can I say? She went above and beyond.
Still, thanks. Really. Shinya will be stoked.
That's okay. Just doing Corpse Girl's job. Where is Shinya, anyway?
Oh, he was in earlier. Went home a bit early because he wasn't feeling well. Think it was just because he was dreading running into Kotomi, but... Well, he'll sort himself out soon enough. You know, Noriko, you've changed a lot.
I have?
Toads. I mean, I know you act different around me now that we're friends, but it's more than that. You look, I don't know, kind of better? Healthy or something?
Oh. I didn't know about that.
Serious, though. I don't know. Maybe I just see it different now that I know who you really are.
Maybe.
Anyway, I'm gonna get going. You wanna grab a bite or something?
Not today, sorry. Maybe another time.
Sure thing. Right. See you, skank!
I like how Tomoe talks, man. Okay, Tomoe slaps my shoulder affectionately and takes off toward the train station. If I remember correctly, she did say that she'd be happy to help me out in the future, no matter how dirty the work is. I'll definitely have to take her up on the offer if the need arises. Another interesting thought crosses my mind. Tomoe seems the kind of surprised that I managed to manipulate Kotomi into going on a killing spree. To be honest, I'm also amazed that I managed to pull that off. Which gets me thinking, would it be possible to manipulate more people in the future? After all, I came out last night's ordeal with 500,000 yen in cash and a bunch of bodies claiming the corpse girl's name. It's a fascinating prospect. There might be something to this if I can successfully pull the right strings. Corpse girl's ultimate ambition might be fulfilled sooner than I thought. I continue to dwell on the unlimited possibilities as I make my way to the station. Standing on the train platform, and thankfully not the same one from last night, which has been temporarily closed, I stare into space, completely lost in thought. I start to wonder how Kojiro is getting on with finding us at a suitable location, as I fantasize about having an abandoned warehouse or factory to call our own. My phone cries out desperately for attention. I retrieve it from my handbag and glance at the screen. Kojiro is requesting a voice chat. I absentmindedly wonder if he read my mind and knew I was thinking about him as I answered the call.
Hello.
Want to see the place?
Oh, he already has a place?
No greeting, huh?
Sauce. Hi. Want to see the place?
What if I'm busy right now?
Sauce. You busy?
No.
Great. Want to see the place?
I roll my eyes and decide to just go along with it. After all, I'm dying to move ahead and see what kind of location he has secured for our work.
Yep. Where is it?
Mad. Shin Okubo, behind K-Town.
This dude, man, Saz, mad.
An abandoned factory. Just what you wanted.
Shin Okubo. That's suspiciously convenient.
Why?
I work in Shinjuku. It's just one station away on my train line.
Okay, I'm heading there now. You in?
I'm in. How do I get to the factory from the station?
Exit the station to Okubodori. That's K-Town proper. I'll message you the full address.
Okay, got it. Just head through Koreatown. I'll be there soon.
Mad. Bye.
Kojiro ends the call and I immediately receive a message with the factory's address. Seems easy enough to get to. I feel a bit nervous about getting there. It's a new place and it's located in a town that I don't normally travel to. But for some reason I feel energetic. I actually feel enthused about it. Maybe it's because I haven't been hidden away at a home all day. I've been at work around other people. Perhaps that helps me acclimate to the concept of going somewhere new. And the chance of someone sneaking up behind me and strangling me in broad daylight are pretty slim, I think. As I put my phone away, the train pulls up to the platform. The same train that was going to take me home will take me to Shin Ukubo. It's the very next stop from here. I'm a little wary of how convenient this is turning out to be. Could be Kojiro is luring me into a trap, but I don't know. I think he genuinely wants me to be involved with Corpse Girl's work. I board the train and stand by the doors, ready to disembark at the next station. The abandoned factory is almost exactly how I imagined it would be. Tall, broad, foreboding, eroded and worn down with brick walls and steel sheeting covered with thick layers of black exhaust. But look at it, it looks nice, honestly. Gigantic metal pipes protrude from within and wrap around the exterior, only to enter through the vents here and there. A series of ventilation shafts and chimney line the roof, but they don't realize or release even a single puff of smoke. This place has been shut down for a long time. The front entrance is located at the rear of a small parking lot. It's a simple steel door that has been chained up and padlocked. Right alongside of the building is the loading dock, an expanse of asphalt that leads to a concrete path and a giant roller door. In the dock seats a derelict van covered in brown tarpaulin.
This place is amazing!
You haven't seen inside yet.
I glance toward the steel door, securely chained and shut, and then wonder if anyone has entered within the last decade. If Kojiro checked the inside, then he did well covering his tracks.
How do we get in?
Around here.
I follow his lead as he walks toward the corner of the building. A steel railing bars our path, but he swiftly hurdles over it and continues down the side of the factory. I take a minute to climb the railing, making sure not to twist an ankle as I stick the landing on the other side.
Through here.
Kojiro points to an open window. Thankfully, there seems to be enough of a gap of someone as large as Kojiro to slip through. I shouldn't have an issue getting in either, despite my thin, heavy set frame. He slides in first and I quickly follow. And with that, I find myself inside the factory. The place is huge. It's an open plan design and it's pretty much empty. A few stray pieces of odd machinery line one wall. A small forklift, a pallet jack, and a bunch of buckets and a mop catch my attention. All of this could be useful for a little operation. A number of iron workbenches are piled up in the stack. They look heavy and rusted, but they would probably make good tables for resting corpses on. Aside from these miscellaneous items, the factory is essentially bare. The concrete floor is in bad shape, cracked and worn from probably 50 years of use. The thick brick walls are scorched in some places and dented in others. Still,
It's perfect.
Thanks. Figured you'd approve.
How did you know about this place?
does he own it? Kojiro doesn't answer immediately. His eyes turn to the stupendously high ceiling with its array of glass sunlights beaming light down upon us. After a minute, he turned back to me.
Dad used to work here.
His dad?
What did he do here?
This place used to manufacture steel fencing, chain link fences, barbed wire, chicken mesh. That kind of thing.
I see.
A lot of that is imported now. There's still an industry here, but Dad couldn't compete. Went out of business maybe a dozen years ago. Died about a month later.
He died?
That's how it goes.
I'm sorry.
We weren't close. Well, could have been closer.
So, how come no one else bought the factory?
Look around. It's a dump. Who'd want it? Cost a fortune to fix or rebuild. Wonder if it was waiting for us.
Yeah. I wonder.
It definitely all seems too good to be true, but this is the real deal. This is our factory now. Corpse factory.
Going half on this, right?
Right.
Okay. Good. Welcome home then. Or something.
Let's work well together.
Roger that.
I've entered an unlikely partnership with Kojiro. We've obtained a base of operations safe from prying eyes. The next step is to fill this factory with corpses and carry on with Corpse Girl's grand scheme.
Thanks for accompanying me home.
No problem. Should I come upstairs?
No, I don't think that's necessary.
Okay. By the way, when are we starting work?
Well, as soon as as soon as Corpse Girl receives another request for a death, we can start on it.
Oh, no grand heist from the morgue first?
Think about it. It's important that the cadavers I use match the details of my victims. I won't know what kind of cadaver to use until I receive a photo of the victim.
Guess that makes sense. What's the big plan anyway? How do we lift corpses from the morgue?
I had a feeling he would ask about this sooner or later. I did tell him that I had a perfect idea after all. Yes, I want to know as well.
I imagine the biggest issue is writing off the bodies, so to speak. If a cadaver goes missing or is unaccounted for, there will be an investigation. Am I right?
Guess so.
We need to be able to take the bodies away from the morgue without anyone ever knowing they're gone. So, the solution is simple. We only take the cadavers that are due to be cremated.
Okay, wise guy. A delivery company picks up the cremains nearly every day.
Huh? Cremains?
Cremated remains.
That's what the ashes are called.
Oh, right.
So what do we hand over? Empty canisters?
It's simple. Fake ashes.
Yeah, right. Fake ashes. Like I just have those lying around.
Kojiro stops mid-sentence and stares straight at me.
Huh. Might be onto something.
Don't tell me you do have those lying around.
Not fake ashes. Real cremains. Bodies are cremated every day. Wouldn't be hard to take a bit off the top.
This dude is crazy as hell. Like, why would you take that?
Huh?
Could probably get away with like a quarter?
I'm confused. What are you talking about?
Sauce. Every time someone gets cremated, I'll collect a quarter of the ashes. Store them, put them aside. Won't take long to fill up a whole canister.
Let me see if I follow you. You gather up a little bit of ash from every cadaver that gets cremated. Whenever we want to hoist a body from the morgue, we use the previously gathered ashes to fill a canister. We slap a label on it that says, "These are the remains of so-and-so." Then we take so-and-so out of the morgue. We record that their body has been cremated, when in reality, it's been snatched from the morgue. I imagine the canister of ashes just gets picked up with all the others going out on the same day.
Pretty much. We also put a token in the canister.
A token?
Like a dog tag. Has the cadaver's serial number engraved on it. Normally attached to the body before cremation. They don't burn. Lets the cremains be identified later.
Huh, I see. Can we get our hands on those tokens?
Sure. The bodies we're lifting from the morgue are due for cremation anyway. I can get the tokens engraved without a hitch. Proper serial numbers and all.
Okay, good. This is getting complicated, though. There's quite a bit we have to remember to do.
Don't worry. I'll take you through it when we need to. Most importantly, I'll need to start gathering portions of cremains. Need to have those collected in advance.
Yeah. Thanks. Really.
No props. But big question remains.
What's that?
How do we move cadavers out of the morgue? Ever tried lifting a stiff? Not easy. And you're no bodybuilder. No offense.
None taken?
Look, security in the joint is minimal. I'm there alone like 90% of the time. We don't have to worry too much about getting busted. As long as we cover our tracks, of course, and only take cadavers we've written off, as you put it. Bodies nobody will come looking for.
Hang on. Are there security cameras, alarm systems, anything like that?
Don't think so. Plenty in the hospital proper, though.
That's fine, as long as the morgue is clear.
Still, answer my question. How do we move the bodies? You got a hearse? A truck?
No, but surely we could get something. What about a small van?
You got a license?
No.
Need a driver's license. And not just that, needs to be suitable for a van. A medium vehicle license, I think.
Oh. I don't have a license, but surely driving a van can't be that hard, right? We could just rent a van and wing it.
Uh-huh. Can't even rent one without a license.
Okay then. Do you have the right license?
Don't look at me. Never driven a vehicle in my life.
Yeah, me neither.
Great. So this is a bust.
I put my head in my hands. We got so far. We secured a factory, planned out our heist, and...
Hang on.
I whipped my phone out of my bag and skimmed through my noise contacts. I'd prefer to text and call, but I'm too impatient right now to wait for a response. I start a voice chat request and wait for the recipient to answer. She's calling Tomoe for sure. Come on now.
Hey, Skank, what up?
See? Hey, skank.
Tomoe, hey, you got a sec?
Sure.
Do you have a driver's license?
Yep. No car, though.
Okay, what kind of vehicle is your license good for?
Like cars and scooters.
Not vans.
I mean, I don't think so.
I curse under my breath.
Yo, what's the problem? You need a lift or something?
Not quite. I need to, pick something up.
Oh, something big? That why you need a van?
Yeah?
I don't know if there's anything I can do about that. I can't even rent a van with my license.
Yeah, I know.
I shoot a deathly glance at Kojiro, and he just shrugs a look of I told you so in his face.
I mean, if you're desperate, you could just buy a van.
Oh, we got 500,000 yen, right?
Huh?
I see secondhand vans listed for sale all the time. Check out the noise marketplace and the classifieds pages. No one will check for a license on a private sale. It's just one chump selling a van to another chump.
Holy shit. You're right. You're a genius.
Well, I don't know about that.
Thank you. Oh, by the way, you wouldn't object to a driving gig, would you?
I do owe you one, I suppose. You want me to drive a van, though? If I get busted on my license, I'll go to prison.
You won't go to prison. It'll be a fine at most, I think.
I look at Kojiro and he gives me another shrug.
Look, if you get a fine, I'll pay for it. That cool?
Yeah, what the hell? What are the chances of getting busted anyway, right? Can you text me the deets or whatever? The address and stuff? Shinny just got to my place, so I gotta get the door.
Yeah, just text her the deets.
Okay, will do. Thanks, Tomoe.
Sure. Later, slut!
Dude, she's so funny when she talks, okay? I end the call and feel a wave of excitement flooding through me.
You get all that?
More or less. You girls sure are loud.
Sorry. So, I'll need you to do me a favor.
By van, right?
Yeah, you're a big, strong man. You won't get ripped off. I'm just a poor little girl.
Cut it out. I'll do it. But you got the money?
As a matter of fact.
I fondly remember swindling a cool 500,000 yen from Kotomi Ida just this week.
We've got a 500,000 budget. Will that do?
Maybe. Can't get you anything modern, but
We don't need anything modern.
I'm sure it's enough.
Great. You think you can get something tomorrow?
I'll try. The noise marketplace, right?
That's right.
Well, no promises. I'll do my best.
Thank you, really.
Yeah. Okay, I'm heading off. Unless you actually do want me to come upstairs?
No.
Roger that. See you tomorrow. Probably.
Probably. Kojiro turns with a little more than a wave, exits the building and crosses the street. I quickly ascend the stairs with a slight spring in my step. How much is 500,000 yen? Anyways, like how much in dollars, for example? I'm more eager than usual to get the day started. When I get out of bed, I take my medication just like usual. I've been good at keeping up with it lately, sticking to my newfound convictions. I wash down the tablets with a glass of water. After getting dressed, I put on my makeup. The same morning routine, the same movements, the same actions. Stoic, unflinching Noriko. Okay, but I feel good today. I'm not dragging my feet. I'm happy that things are moving forward both for me and for Corpse Girl. As I'm packing my handbag, I receive a call from Aoi. Oh, Aoi. It's been a long time. Aoi, I haven't spoken to her for a little while. In fact, the last time we spoke, I think it's way back when she didn't come into the office for her first day of work. That was nearly 2 weeks ago. I really dropped the ball. I'm supposed to be trying to look after her, but I've been so caught up with my own crap. In addition, I've been actively trying to put her out of my mind in order to get over my feelings for her. But now I feel like I've just neglected the poor girl at a time when she needs me the most. I hurriedly answer the call, too guilty to keep her waiting any longer.
Aoi! Hey! Noriko? I'm so glad you called. I've been a terrible friend. I haven't kept in touch with you. No, it's okay. Really. I've been busy. I should have called you earlier. Seriously, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Did you want to talk to me about something?
Yes. Well, I think so.
Please, you can talk to me about anything. I'm Noriko, remember?
Yes, that's true. So I wanted to ask, have you ever heard of something called Corpse Girl's website?
Oh, she's asking it. Aoi knows about Corpse Girl?
Yeah, I've heard rumors.
Really? Wow. So does it really exist?
Apparently, yeah.
I couldn't find any solid information about it. What is it?
Well...
How do I explain this to her? Should I explain this to her? Aoi is so sweet and innocent. Does she need to know about a website designed to conjure that omnipresent specter of death? I mean, everyone is pretty crazy in this game, right? Maybe there's something secret to Aoi. She's not that sweet and innocent, right? But hopefully I'm wrong and she's actually a good person.
It's all just hearsay. I wouldn't take it too seriously.
Oh, but I want to know.
Well, people say that you can use the site to request somebody's death.
Requested death. But how? How does it work?
Really, I don't know. I've heard that the victim receives a photo of their own corpse. The photo is supposedly sent from the future.
Whoa. Really? That sounds like something from a manga.
Manga?
Yeah, suppose it does.
Have you ever used the website?
Of course not, silly. What kind of person do you think I am?
Sorry.
Why are you so excited about this anyway?
Oh, no reason. I kinda just like weird stuff like this.
You do? Oh, I never knew that.
You don't know everything about me, Miss Noriko.
Even through the phone, I can sense that Aoi is in a happier mood than usual. Her cheery voice gives me a sense of nostalgia, and I think back in the time we spent together in school.
Don't go using the site, okay? It's not good to mess with crap like that.
Don't worry. I wouldn't use something so scary. I just heard about it and, well, I got kind of curious is all.
All right. By the way, how is everything? Are you still working at the maid cafe?
Yeah.
And that customer of yours?
He's still around.
You're not in trouble, are you?
No.
A light suddenly switches on in my mind, and I realize why Aoi was asking about Corpse Girl's website.
Aoi? You're not thinking about requesting that guy's death, are you? Aoi, you told me that you didn't even want to get the police involved. Now you want him dead?
It's not what you think, okay? If he dies, it won't be because of me, right? Then the rest of my family won't know I was involved. They won't disown me or think less of me.
Aoi,
going to go ahead with it, okay? Besides, you don't even believe the site works. So...
I feel terrible for Aoi. Part of me wants to scream for her to do it, to request that asshole's death and let me or Corpse Girl take care of him. But part of me knows that she can't handle it. She would be crushed with guilt if he really did die. She's delicate and emotional. Being responsible for the death of another human being, a family member at that, would devastate her.
Aoi, my best advice for you is to go to the police. Don't mess with requesting his death.
Okay. I gotta go now.
I can see her pouting face in my mind. The face she makes when she doesn't get something she wants. She's not childish person, but her disappointment is often evident in her expression.
I'll speak to you soon, okay?
Okay, bye.
She ends up the call and I heave a sigh. I get the nagging feeling that she's going to do something rash, but really, can I blame her? That guy, whoever he is, has been harassing her for so long. It's only natural she'd be in her wits' end. So if she makes a request, I'll take care of him, and if the guilt eats her away at her, I'll be there to comfort her. It's the least I can do as her friend, Noriko. It's the least I can do as Corpse Girl. As I resume getting ready for work, I can't help but replay the conversation in my mind. Aoi definitely seemed excited about the prospect of Corpse Girl's website being the real deal. Excited, eager, filled with anticipation, that same dizzying feeling I get whenever I'm waiting for a victim's death. Waiting for a victim's death. And then it hits me. I immediately realized why Aoi was so excited. Why she called me in uncharacteristically talkative in mood. She wanted my opinion on Corpse Girl's operation. She wanted affirmation, confirmation. She wanted reassurance that her victim really is going to perish. She doesn't know that I'm Corpse Girl. She simply wanted a knowledgeable friend to confirm the rumors are true. Because she has already submitted her victim's photo to the website. And she can't wait to find out if he's going to die. Throwing my handbag to the floor, I grab my laptop from the bed. It's right where I left it before falling asleep last night. I boot it up and log into the Corpse Girl's website. The little blinking notification that I dream about seeing greets me. 3 new requests.
Three new requests? How?
I can't believe what I'm seeing. I quickly queue up the photos to download. Oh, this is Emmy. Yes. So I forgot the 2 girls' names. I forgot about them. So the one who requested it is most likely the other girl, Noriko's probably sister, because her name was also Kurosawa, right? I mean, Noriko said she has a sister, but most likely it's gonna be it's her actual sister. After a few seconds, they all open up, and I flick through them with a dumbfounded expression plastered across my face. So all of them will die, okay? Not just Emmy. They're all female, so that rules out my theory that Aoi has requested the death of the guy harassing her. I suppose she really was just excited about the prospect of the website, but hadn't actually gone through with anything yet. But what really surprises me about the new request is that I recognize one of the young women, yet another person I'm familiar with. Out of all the people in the world, what are the chances of knowing multiple people requested through the website? The girl is Emi Katsuno. If I remember correctly, she went to senior high school with Aoi, Shinya, and myself. I never liked her much. In fact, she was somewhat of a bully toward me. Nothing more than a name calling, but in my mind that's as bad as anything else. It's not hard to imagine someone wanting her dead. The other two victims are strangers to me. A ditzy looking airhead with pink hair and a worn out strained woman who could be anywhere from 20 to 40. To get 3 requests all at once is remarkable. How am I going to work through all of these? It's a shame that my operation with Kojiro isn't fully set up yet. It would be fantastic to go all out on this request, secure some corpses, and take some truly convincing photos. Well, there's no use stressing over that. The best thing I can do is simply get to work on forging some photos. In fact, maybe I'll skip work today so I can dedicate the time to crafting these photos. It's Friday after all, it's pretty much the weekend. No one will care if I don't show up at the office. I nod to myself as if convincing my own mind that I'm making the right choice. I load up the database of the deceased. I step outside my apartment building, squinting in order to defend myself from the overwhelming rays of sunlight assaulting my eyes. As narrow as my vision is, I'm able to determine that Kojiro is nowhere to be seen. Where is he? Once again, he's making me wait. As I mumble under my breath, I hear the screeching of tires and watch in disbelief as a van pulls up outside my apartment building. So they got the van already. It's a beat up old thing that may have once been white but is now covered in grime. The windows are rather either tinted or encrusted with dirt. To my surprise, the window on the passenger side lowers and I see some familiar faces. Look at them both smiling, man. Next to Kojiro in the driver's seat is none other than Tomoe. She's waving and grinning like a lunatic.
Hey, skank!
So, how's this?
My face must reveal my fury because Kojiro flinches before I can even respond.
Where did you even get this piece of shit?
Some guy.
Some guy? What guy?
Some guy from the noise marketplace. Only wanted $250 for it. So, here's the other half of your money back. You're welcome.
$250. He holds up the paper bag I gave him. It seems to still have a bit of weight on it. When Kojiro showed up at my apartment earlier this morning, he told me he found a great deal on the van. I had a good feeling about it and I handed him the money to go and secure the vehicle. However, he mentions that he needed a driver to haul it back. He asked me to call Tomoe for assistance. Thankfully, Tomoe agreed to help. Any opportunity to leave the office was good enough for me, or good enough for her. I never expected her and Kojiro to come back driving a death trap on wheels.
Unbelievable. We're not going to die in this thing, are we?
Who knows?
It has AC!
I mean, it has AC though.
Great. Did you ask the guy if anyone has ever been murdered in it?
What do you care? He's gonna see a lot of corpses before we're done with it.
He's got a point, but I still don't feel good about it.
We're picking up corpses in this thing.
It's important. And you owe me one, remember?
That shit's gross. I don't mind driving, but come on. Ugh, whatever. Long as I don't have to touch nothing.
I'm doing the heavy lifting. Don't worry.
Tomoe leans over Kojiro and squeezes past him awkwardly to speak to me in a hushed voice.
Who is this weirdo anyway? When you said you wanted me to go pick up a van, I thought you'd put me in decent company.
Sorry. He's my, business partner.
This is all for corpse girl shit, right? Well, whatever. I'm cool with it. Just hope this dude doesn't try to cut me or nothing.
She pulls back and gives Kojiro some.
Anyway, get in.
Huh? Why?
Going to the morgue.
Hang on. I haven't planned anything yet. You want to do this now?
If not now, when?
Any other time, after I've had a chance to get organized.
You have requests, right?
Yeah, 3, actually.
Right. So let's go get some bodies that match.
But... you haven't even had time to put aside any ashes. You were gonna collect a little from each cremation and put them aside, and...
Already done.
Seriously?
Worked night shift last night. Got like 3 or 4 canisters saved up. You said you've got 3 requests? Well, how convenient.
But...
Look, this operation was your idea. You want to do it or not?
Ugh.
I'm just not ready, Kojiro thinks he can just rock up to my place and take me to the morgue? Somewhere I've never been? I have no time to prepare myself, no time to even think about it. Visiting the factory yesterday left me feeling pretty exhausted. Having to tackle another new place today is simply too much to ask.
I told you I'd guide you through the process, right? There's nothing to worry about.
You don't understand. I've never been to the morgue before.
Tomoe shoots me a quizzical look from behind Kojiro.
You nervous? I think I understand. For me, it's the most relaxing place on Earth. My little sanctuary.
Really?
Sure. No one to talk to me, no one to bother me. Unless you count the dead, of course.
I suppose that's true.
And you won't be alone. You've got me and this chick.
It's Tomoe, thank you very much.
Right. Sauce.
Saz. I take a deep breath and brace myself for the next thing I'm about to say.
Okay, let's go.
Kojiro is right, everything will be okay. I need to get used to going to the morgue. It's a new place, but it's going to be an essential place. I tell myself that this is all for Corpse Girl, for me, for us. Kojiro pulls the van, sliding door open, and I take a careful step inside. Okay, so we're gonna end the episode here, guys. Yeah. Basically, we have all... I mean, Team Corpse Girl is starting now. Like, now we're gonna look at the morgue, look for bodies. Yeah, we're getting closer now to the prologue. Because we had the request now for Emmy and the 2 girls. I forgot their names. So basically, all of them are gonna die? Damn. And also Emmy, yeah, she also requested for Kurosawa's death threat. So basically all of them are gonna die. What the F? So anyways, we'll continue this in the next episode. We'll check this out. They're gonna, Kojiro said they're gonna look for bodies, or they need bodies for, yeah, the people they're gonna need. Or the people, similarities to the people that Corpse Girl has or has requested. So anyways, I'm gonna see you then, guys. Bye-bye.